Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The key on a third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. But the gain is just 1 yard. It sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And the Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The linebacker shifting around now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point puts him in front by one. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He slings this one deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. A low line drive, ugly punt. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Noles are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Seminoles will crank up the tempo. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
A handoff to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
And the Seminoles trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole. And look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Receiver in motion now. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The game moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And the Noles pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Noles look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. High completion makes it second and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run here, lets it go. He pulls in the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Seminoles will have to blunt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. He's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception or maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down after that running play. Give it to the back again. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Texas. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Then he's set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short completion there. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down to the 22 to first down. Very near the red zone now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he finds the running back in the flat. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to...
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Longhorns. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Back in motion now. And here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now it's 2nd down here. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
3rd down play for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll ride the back again here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Hands off to the fullback. Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Boy, that was 4th and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
No press here. The defense backing away. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Noles will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Second down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.